I'm Steve Overton. The Community Foundation of Tampa Bay is trying to raise $1 million in a day. And they're confident about it because they did it last year. And some of the organizations benefiting from that fundraising are right here in the South Shore area. Sun City Center, Waimama, Apollo Beach, and surrounding areas. Let's take a look at some of those charities, how deserving they are, and why. Let's start right now with the Sun City Center Emergency Squad. These guys run 5,000 ambulance runs a year. This is Robin and Bonnie, and they are happy to share with you how important their work is. I can tell you that the local hospitals are grateful to have a way to bring people to the hospital in a hurry and save lives. Move to your right now, you see Jim Gundry from Samaritan Services. Samaritan Services is well known down in South County. They provide rides to the elderly when they need them. They help deliver Meals on Wheels. And more important than those things, really, they provide companionship. And frankly, at any age, we need that. And especially when maybe you're a senior adult, a widow or a widower, you want companionship. Look to your right now, we have the Sun City Center Security Patrol. Karen Ryan is here from the patrol. How you doing, Karen?
Hi, Steve.
Hi. The patrol works all year long, and guess what results from that? The lowest crime rate in Hillsborough County, according to the sheriff. So I don't know what other goal you could have that you could meet besides that. And look further to your right, Life Path Hospice. Life Path Hospice has 1,300 patients a day in Hillsborough County that they see. In Sun City Center, they have a 24-bed hospice house, and this is Melissa DeBrine, and she's delighted for you to make a donation for Life Path Hospice. Everyone who's ever had a hospice experience will happily tell you how positive it was. You know, we need to take good care of pets in our community. Critter Adoption and Rescue Effort, Dina and Lisa, they've double-teamed us today, and they're happy to tell you that they are a no-kill facility, which means if a cat or dog or animal is delivered there, they're not going to euthanize that pet. They're going to take good care of that pet, including medical care if necessary. Of course, for that, they rely on your donation. So please give to the Critter Adoption and Rescue Effort, also called CARE. And now the Sun City Center Campaign Against Human Trafficking is dedicated to awareness, prevention, and victim services. And this is June Wallace, and you can tell by her smile she's in love with what she's doing, and that's how it ought to be with volunteers. Now this is my friend Joe Chestnut from AMI Kids. AMI Kids is a school in Waimama, and what they do is they take care of teen boys who've run into issues in their life and need some help and some mentoring and a little discipleship, so to speak. And Joe says he calls them all knuckleheads, but the fact is he loves them all as if they were his own children. And we love what AMI Kids is doing in Waimama. So we're going to make you step a little bit to the right now. And we have something here represented by Carla Miles, who's got the denim blue jacket. It's called the Hope Fund. It's after-school mentoring, tutoring, fitness, art, and more. Carla, we appreciate what you do and what the Hope Fund does in Waimama. Next, I want to mention the Mary and Martha House, and Lori Herring is sitting right here, happy to tell you about it. The purpose of the Mary and Martha House is quite simple. They want to take care of homeless and abused women and children. What's more important than that? Please contact the Community Foundation and let them know you want to support the good work of the Mary and Martha House. Now, the Ruskin Community Development Foundation is represented here by Sandy Council. She's got the beautiful striped shirt here. She's sitting there waiting to tell you that the Community Development Foundation has acquired a radio station, and they can't wait to put that on the air. And that radio station will broadcast events from the Firehouse Cultural Center, which is developing a real following in South County for performances of all types. We wish your organization good luck. And then let's move, if we can, over to the right now. And here you see Debbie Kaneem. She represents the South Shore Coalition for Mental Health and Aging. And it's, you know, we're all going to get older, and to one degree or another, we might have some mental issues. We all need counseling now and then. It's just part of life. Life isn't easy, and we all need a little help now and then. It might be depression, physical abuse, anxiety, any of the above, and a much longer list that we don't have time for. And by the way, Debbie invites all nonprofits in South County, including churches, to join her at 10 o'clock Monday morning in the Florida room of the Community Association on Pebble Beach. They're going to try to put together an organization that keeps up with what each of these organizations provides, prevent overlap, and provide efficiency. And that starts Monday morning at 10. And now, even though I'm a Rotarian and a proud Rotarian, I want to draw attention to the Kiwanis Club. The Kiwanis Club in Sun City Center is vital and active with nearly 40 members, and they serve children of the world, one child at a time. Lately, they've been devoting resources to help kids with their self-esteem. But internationally, they are famous for attacking neonatal tetanus. You'll be surprised at this stat. I was. 7,000 kids in South Shore benefit from the Kiwanis Club down here in South County. We appreciate them. And we don't want to leave out the National Alliance on Mental Illness. They're represented over here as well. They take care of caring for people, assessing their needs, and providing treatment. So you see, down here in South County, we've got a string of able, eligible, and noteworthy nonprofits, all of which need the Community Foundation of Tampa Bay. So make that phone call, make that pledge, and direct it to the charity of your choice. I'm Steve Overton. See you next time. I'm Steve Overton at Sun Towers in Sun City Center, and I'm here because the Community Foundation of Tampa Bay, represented by Beverly McLean here, is raising money, and all around me are exhibitors, local charities with very deserving causes. And we'd love you to contribute to those causes through the Community Foundation. You know, Beverly, this is the second year, isn't it, that you decided you're just going to go ahead and raise $1 million because you feel like it, and it worked last year, and it's working again.
We feel like it because the organizations that participate, their missions are so powerful and so important to our community.
What would you say are a couple that come to mind that you hear about? Well, for example, the emergency squad.
They're in this room because we're in Sun City Center. It is the emergency squad. It's Mary and Martha House. It's all kinds of organizations down here that do a multitude of different things to help the residents and the animals as well, because there's animal care organizations also.
And without the Community Foundation, we wouldn't have a central place to go where we know that you are checking these charities.
That's correct.
Aren't you taking a look at how they spend their money and making sure they meet
Yes,
your
sir,
criteria?
we are. We do the due diligence.
Okay, because we don't have time for that as consumers.
That's our job.
And appreciate Sun Towers, which is pretty much a landmark in Sun City Center, and Debbie Canine as well, in a sense, and providing this location for the Community Foundation to set up. And Debbie, you've got an important meeting coming up.
I do. On May 11th, the South Shore Coalition for Mental Health and Aging is going to host a needs assessment meeting in the Florida Room at the Community Association at 1009 North Pebble Beach Boulevard in Sun City Center. Our goal is to obtain a list from each of our nonprofits here, in addition to any others who would like to join us, of the services that they provide, and most importantly, if they would identify for us what services we need to provide so that we can encompass the entire South Shore area with charitable organizations that will care for each other. From 10 to 12.
Okay, you got to get that time in.
Yes, I do. That's important. So
and let me just say how pleased we are to be working with Debbie, who's just done a tremendous amount of work, and delightfully so, gathering all these individuals to come in today, and residents of the area to come in and make sure that their gift counts.
Thank you, Beverly McLean from the Community Foundation. You know, somebody had an idea one day. They said $1 million in a day. And no doubt someone in that committee room laughed. But guess what? It's a reality, thanks to your donations and the diligent efforts of the Community Foundation of Tampa Bay. I'm Steve Overton. See you next time.